Tyler, as a program, you guys lost the last 3 straight against Miami. How important is it that in your senior year go down and get a win?
I feel it's extremely important just because we know what the rivalry is and how a lot of the former players as well as ourselves feel about this game. So we've known we've let some opportunities slip when we played them the past 3 years, and we really got to do a good job of focusing on the task at hand when we get out there on the field and take care of business.
Is it equally as important to get a win to keep your hopes for a MAC East title and a bowl game alive too?
Absolutely. I mean, Coach always tells us how it's a one-game season, and right now, in the situation we're in, it is. And it's either win or go home and not be eligible for any of that type of stuff. So I think that just, I wouldn't say gives us extra incentive, but gives us something else to focus on.
You were kind of in the same position last year. Is there any similarities or differences you see between the end of the 2 seasons?
I mean, they're 2 different teams. I mean, obviously this year, I think that we have a lot more senior leadership than we did last year. And it's one of those things that last year, I mean, we had some leaders, but we didn't have guys that would step up and make a play when we needed that to happen. And I think this year we got some guys that will do that. And I think that would be the biggest deciding factor coming down to these last 3 games.
Coach Clausen said you kind of have to ignore the Miami's record right now because he says, you know, all the games that you played, you haven't really put anybody away and gotten that big lead. How has he kind of made that clear to the team and his expectations?
I don't think he really has to overemphasize that because we know in this conference that any given week anybody can knock off anybody. So just one of those things that we got to go out there and perform Thursday better than the opponent we're facing, and we got to limit our mistakes and just do what we know we need to do. And I mean, especially in a rivalry game, you can throw out records, and it doesn't matter if you're 11-0 facing somebody that's 0-11. It's all neutral ground in a rivalry game, and there's always that extra incentive from each team to get that victory.
Yeah, what does this rivalry mean to you?
I mean, me personally, I grew up in Cincinnati, which is pretty much Oxford, and I grew up watching Miami, and when I got here, I mean, it was something that I always wanted to beat those guys, and obviously I haven't done that yet, so this win would really mean a lot to me. And I mean, it'll be like a home game for me because I'll probably have close to about 200 people in the stands watching me from high school and family, and I mean, I'm very grateful that I got a great support base back home. So to get this win would be huge for me.
Have you kind of caught Coach Clausen up on the rivalry, or are you letting the fans do that?
I mean, I think the fans, the former players, the program in general will catch him up on that. And I mean, he's been in places where they have rivalry games, and I mean, obviously he knows what that type of stuff's all about. So it's one of those things that's a little different in each place you go to, but I mean, this one would really mean a lot to not only myself but the rest of the senior class and the younger guys to get off on the right foot against these guys.
You've led some 4th quarter comebacks, last-second wins in your career. Where does the pass to Freddie rank against Buffalo in your mind?
I mean, right now it's probably the most important one because it happened recently. But looking back on things, I mean, they were all great wins, all great comebacks. But I mean, the cool thing about the 4th quarter comebacks is it's not only me, it's not only Freddie, it's the O-line doing their job. It's 11 guys doing the same thing in a critical time, and a lot of people get overlooked in doing that. And it's weird because we always seem to be able to click in those 2-minute drives. We always move the ball. We play at our own pace. We do our own thing, and it's cool to watch on film all 11 guys doing their job in a crucial time to win a game.
So have you developed the confidence when you guys are down by that, with getting the ball 2 minutes left, you're confident saying, I know I'm going to get my guys down to the end zone?
Yeah, I mean, we always have a confidence we'll be able to move the ball, and if we know if we all do the same, our job, we can move the ball against anybody. And it's just, I mean, we've been unfortunately put in the situation a little more than most teams are to do that 2-minute drill, but I think we definitely got a confidence that no matter what the score is in the second half, we always got a chance to come back and move the ball fast.
What do you think about Freddie for Heisman?
I support it. I'd vote for him. I mean, obviously, but I mean, I don't think that's really in Freddie's mind, to tell you the truth. He just wants to get better every week. He wants to do anything he can to help the team win. And if a Heisman Trophy comes with that, then I'm sure he'd love to take it. And I mean, I'd do anything to help promote it. And obviously, Freddie for Heisman would be a good thing.
Just talk about Miami's defense a little bit. Coach Clausen said that they have a bunch of different things that they're going to throw at you. They might put 2 defensive ends on one side. I mean, what have you seen on film of these guys?
I mean, they're very diverse, and it's one of those things that they play different against each opponent, so we're going to have to be good at making adjustments as we go. And there's not really a base thing that they do all the time. I mean, they show different stuff in different games that's similar, but they're very different week to week the way they attack offenses. So we're just going to have to learn on the go and make adjustments quick, and hopefully I don't think they can throw anything too much at us that'll catch us off guard. We just got to be ready for anything.
Back in Miami, you were down there in Cincinnati watching them play. Did they recruit you? Was that school you wanted to go to?
They recruited me initially, and honestly, they told me initially that I wasn't good enough to play there, to tell you the truth. And it's one of those things that has always sat in the back of my mind. And obviously, with them telling me that, it makes me want to beat them a little more. But you know, I'm obviously happy where I ended up, happy in the situation I'm in, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Anything else? Thanks, Pat.